Okay, so welcome back to my new video. This tutorial, I'm going to teach you how you can create packages and then import models using Golang. So let's jump right into the IDE. So I'm already in the IDE. I'm going to create a new project, which I'm going to call creating packages. Once I do that, I have this go.mod file here. So I'm going to delete it. And from my terminal, this is my current working directory. So I'm going to say go mod init. And then I'm going to say aerogram.com/creating packages. Once I do that, it has created a new one for me. So I'm just going to say go mod tidy up. Okay, everything looks good. So inside the creating packages, I'm going to create a new directory called maths. And inside that folder, I'm going to create a new Go file, which I'm going to call maths. Okay, I'm going to call it maths. And then I'm going to ignore this. I'm going to create three functions. The first one is func sum, which I'm going to say a int, b int, return type is int. So I'm just going to say return a plus b, simple functions. Okay. Then the second one, I'm going to say func I'm going to say multiply. Okay. Again, another simple function. The return type is an integer. I'm going to say return a times b. And then the third one is going to be func, going to find average. I'm going to pass in numbers, variable, and then a list of floats. And then the return type is float 64. I'm going to initialize total variable, which I'm going to initialize to 0. And then I'm going to apply the for loop. I'm going to apply the for loop. I'm not interested in the index, so I suppress it. And then I'm saying num loop over the numbers. And then we say total plus equal num. Okay, so now we're going to return total divided by the length of the numbers we passed in. So these are our three main functions. So the first one calculates average. This one multiply two numbers. And this one adding two numbers. Okay, so this is our function, three main function. Okay, so let's now go back into our main folder. I'm going to create a new main function. So I'm going to import this model. Okay, so it's going to be math.multiply. So multiply, you see, once I do that, it imported this models for me, math model for me. Okay, So I'm going to pass in the two integers, 50 and maybe 45. So I'm going to do fmt.print. Okay, I'm going to do another fmt math.average. I'm going to find the average. So it's a float, list of floats. So I'm going to say 30.5, 20.9, and then maybe 60.99. So that's a list of floats I just passed in. And then our last function, we're going to call math.sum, sum to numbers 99 and maybe 45. So if we run this, so you can see this is the multiplication, this is the average of those float numbers, and then the addition. Okay, so what I'm going to do from the terminal is I'm going to say go run. Okay, I'm going to say go install. Okay, once I install this, you don't see the actual object anywhere, but it's installed. So if I want to run this program, I just say creating packages. You see it changed to green. So it tells you that it's a command. Okay, so if I run this, you see the results. So I think that is it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how we can document, or you can create a documentation for these three functions. Okay. So we're going to install a package called We're going to install this package, golang.org, xtools, cmd, and godoc. Okay. So let me hit enter. So you see it's been added. So if we come to our go sum, you see all the dependencies, and then go mod, you see this is a requirement. Okay, it's also been added here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say go doc, and then I'm going to run this on the port 6060. Okay, you can change it to whatever you want, but I'm going to test it on 6060. Okay, so if I run this, and now go to if I run this and then I go to the terminal. Okay, let me just view it from the browser. Okay, so let me switch to my browser. So I'm in my browser, so I'm going to do localhost 6060. Okay, so now you can see the documentation and a whole bunch of information here. So if we go to the last part of this documentation page, so if you come here, third party, you can see aerogram.com, creating packages, and then math. Okay, so if I click on creating packages and then create on math, click on math, you can see our import, and then you can see func average, func multiply, and func sum. And then our three functions, the average, multiply, and sum. Okay, so if I click on average, you see the real function definition. And then you can also see the multiply, the real definition or the actual definition, and then the sum. Okay, so this is how you create packages, and then Go is able to document everything for you. You can see this is the math.go file that we created. So you can see down here we have create three functions, as I indicated at the top of the file. Create three functions. Okay, so view as plain text, so you can share this information with anybody. So long as you host it somewhere on your server, you can always share it. So that is all for today's lesson. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you have any question you want to ask, please don't hesitate to add them in the comment section below, and then I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Without further ado, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share with friends, like it, and then I'll see you in the next one.